Speeding up. We resonators can, if you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp. That should be that Instructor Yan is in charge of training new... Defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Baron. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Jian is currently there at the Norfall Baron's base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I would—
Listen. Nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access... Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. So, honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Exactly. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Deseret. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
Speeding up. Speeding up.
You don't look like soldiers. Why?
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight...
A missing person. The one you're looking for.
Yes. Have you...
I met him once. I think a quartermaster of the... He must be in the rear guards camp.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, on your way there...
Sure.
Great. I'll send the court...
Speeding up. Speeding up.
Why are there so many people?
They don't look like... Speeding up.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need...
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody...
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, there's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can... Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. We'll face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not...
Of course we're ordinary people. We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. So we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army. But with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to... I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone...
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time. If you really can't find any job in the city...
Hurry, move, let's get out of here.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait.
Quite the sharp eye.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then what?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been...
I see. You may leave. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please, look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on the battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies.
But the...
Tell them it's an emergency. I'll talk to them if you can't make... Move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you back up? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, an outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you... Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes? What is an over... I'm sorry. The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front.
What exactly?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of that. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Things are always like this in the supplies, medical care, equip.
So this is what a real...
Most people would I think this is exactly what our
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me...
Please calm down.
That's barely a scratch. You... That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own.
Stop squirming, will you? Wait, please, hold him still.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must...
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received... I've heard from veterans but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing...
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, now that they're all safe, you should go and take...
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about a spare list? Yua, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Yua. Where is...
Excuse me. I'm an outrider.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade.
Master Tianxing?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. Zhuyan is a man. The journey with countless lives have been lost in this. Master Rongfu once told I do share some. However, Zhuyan, I too found. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. All time. I promise after his. I heard you. It's my great pleasure to have met.
Us running into Master Tianxing, have you thought of something?
I think.
So, Madam Majesty, we haven't reached the front line.
General! Follow the Qinglong!
Side. Wind Rider. Retreat to advance. Bide the time. Time to fight back. Wind Rider. Don't worry. 7. Retreat to advance. I can take it. Wind Rider. Side. Retreat to advance.
Wind Rider. Tell truth, son. Now. Tell truth, son. Wind Rider. Break! Tell truth of the sun. Wind Rider. Retreat to advance. Tell truth of the sun. Wind Rider. Finale. Tell truth of the sun.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit.
An imposing warrior, the front lines are... Your vision, the battle streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel more suffocating than Rover. But I didn't hear anything. Rover?
According to Baije, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... Siege Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, Rover, perhaps you... Strong in this place. I don't even... And now, hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I definitely need to concentrate to feel it. Rover. Terrible what's happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first. Let me be your blade. Wuthering! Please. Storm, hear my command!
Transmitting frequency. Swift and resolute. Huh. Huh. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Tempest!
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sound. Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
Let the winds roar!
Swift and resolute. Huh.
Let me be your blade.
Verity shines. Swift and resolute.
I think I found something, Rover. Watch out! Something's not right. Brother. Help. It seems to only repeat these. Tacit discords attack other living beings. This one, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into... I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sad, Rover. I think I know what's going on here. It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. The village is crying, waiting for rescue. Something truly awful must have happened here. And the victims reverberate based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins. That didn't happen all too long ago. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. There must be something we can do. I'll inform Shuzia about what happened here. Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. Thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant. As for the little one here, let's leave it be. The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war. Look, someone was injured.
One with the sounds.
Ritualistic. Why are they seen? I remember.
I see. Let's...
These cards. The Fraxidus is likely...
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the It's a group of
fusing hue.
We've seen signs above the artificers. No one knows there. And there is one man who sees they belong to the... If he's responsible for what happened to these villages.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such... The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, but truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our... Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will be... And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. Why do you have to assume? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? I see you don't really trust those villagers. So they were right about you. You are indeed quite exceptional. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature. Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl? Next, what makes up our main false devotion? Fleeting Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, fables. But they always the same, whatever you look like. Of this village, so that magistrate led you. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance. No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every... His flock obeyed. Bowing, they no longer had to struggle for survival. The flock worshipped their shepherd turned god. Pray, what's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs. Oh, you are right. But the world we live in falls short. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal.
The sound.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating that as each night passed over. I once believed that to a true equality, the world was never to receive equal in every wish, but when they can make they all right, isn't it? Later, on the next the shepherd's son, after those oblivion. Well done. You did. Now, I wonder, answer me enough. Who was the real culprit behind the brilliant ant? The true culprit, the shepherd never, no one would have. Now, my second question. But that's why. Why would they? Here's my, what is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was
Do you really believe little lambs cowered and huddled in the village, terrified of relentless wolves? Until the shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found a solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, little lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules, and upheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they already wished to be sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was only fair to pass on that risk for a chance of fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, carrying the flock beside their illusion of peaceful and happy life. The shepherds were present, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they no longer wore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my what really happened? The black lamb, the innocent, they had it. All the shepherd had to do was finance. I was never the. Oh, well then, let's. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Leaves of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. Don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
one with the sounds. Sounds come through.
Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it! The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lab can reclaim the trust of the herd. Eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
Tempest! Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sounds. Strength from the shadows. Ha!
Such a...
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect mood. No worries. Rover, it's... But don't forget my... Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble?